What's going on there, guys? We back with another one, and today is the day we find out if Saquon Barkley and the New York Giants is going to come to some type of deal. OJ Simpson went in on the whole situation. We about to listen to what he had to say, and I'll be back with my commentary. Cook, OJ.
Well, the day is interesting. In a few hours, we're going to find out if Saquon Barkley and Josh Jacobs are going to get longer-term contracts, which they richly deserve. They're offer. If they don't, they're going to have to play for $10 million. And, for us out here on the street, that's a lot of money. But when you have to compare that to what their teammates are making, in Saquon's case, his quarterback, Daniel Jones, who over the last 3 or 4 years have started more games each season than touchdowns that he's thrown. Saquon was the MVP of the team, and we know most of you can't name one of their wide receivers. We know they will not win without Saquon having a good, healthy season. Out here in Las Vegas, where I live, is Josh Jacobs, who last year I thought earned the right to get a contract in league with Alvin Kamara and Christian McCaffrey. Those guys are making, on average, counting their bonus, around 15 to 16 million a year. A lot of money. While these guys, they're offering these guys like 10 million a year. I mean, in Saquon's case, they got a defensive lineman making more than twice as much as him. Now, I don't know what the Raiders and what the Giants have already offered these guys, but if it's not at least in that category, that 15, 16 million at a minimum average contract, it's wrong. These guys are studs. They're playing hard. You got receivers making twice as much as these running backs, and a lot of these running backs are catching just as many passes as the receivers. Also, they got to run the ball. Also, they got to pick up these monster linebackers blitzing. So come on, pay these guys, please, in the next few hours. Raiders management, Giants management, pay these guys. We want to see them this year. We want to see them playing happily. All right, one other point. DeAndre Hopkins, congratulations. I think it's Tannehill that's there. I hope he can get the ball to you, but playing with King Henry should be a benefit to both of you guys. And in Buffalo, I was wondering, because I love this guy Kincaid that the Bills drafted out of Utah. I saw him kill USC in the Pac-12 championship, and I loved it. But I thought with Knox, the Bills had a decent tight end. But I heard yesterday that they're going to play Kincaid in the slot. So they'll have both Knox and Kincaid on the field at the same time a lot, and that should really help the running game also. You got a couple of big guys out there that can, get after the linebackers and get after those safeties. Anyway, go Bills. You're going to have to improve because all your competition in that conference, especially the Jets and Miami, have improved. And they both beat you once last year. I'm just saying. Take care.
OJ is exactly right, man. Saquon Barkley was the MVP of that team last year, and if it's not in the $15-16 million range, he's getting shortchanged. He wants to get what the very best running backs, the highest contracts they get in the entire league, and if he's not getting that, then rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? He feels like he's getting shortchanged. You got to play for $10 million. That's going to be bad. Now, it was reported that he was offered 14 million, but they didn't want to meet his dollar amount. And I guess, the way he was negotiating that with his team was that it was a non-negotiable amount, which that's what you need to stand on, especially as a running back. We know how short their careers are in the NFL. We know that they don't get as long of a shelf life as other positions. And OJ made a good point. You got some of these running backs catching as many passes as some of these receivers that's making way more money than them. You got people on the line making way more than them. And Saquon is like, if y'all really want me, you want to value me as a commodity, man, you got to pay around that $16 million range. I mean, I don't think that's asking too much. But we gonna see what happens. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. I don't know, man. I want to know what you guys think about this. Like, is Saquon Barkley wanting too much money, or do y'all feel like he's justified? I think he has to get paid. I mean, you work all your life to get to this point. You show the team that when you're healthy, you are what puts them in the playoffs, and they still can't pay you. It's kind of weird. There was a fan come by Saquon's house the other day, and he was standing outside and he was going in. You know what I'm saying? Talking about signing the contract. So he's dealing with all this foolishness, man, and not knowing that the organization is trying to get over, on him. And if you're the Giants, like, why would you want to even put this type of strain? Like, I understand Saquon's been hurt a lot, but he's also Saquon Barkley. And so, like, you're not just going to replace that in your next draft or, and I ain't saying it's not possible, but it's not likely. That dude is built like a monster. He's able to physically do things that other people just can't do. And he stays in tip-top shape. You've seen all the workout videos coming out. He's staying ready. It's just that negotiation has to meet his demands. And I know the team is fighting for a power struggle here, but it's not about that at this stage. You going into training camp, you still dealing with this with your best player. You don't want to go into training camp with your best player not happy. You know what I'm saying? And then it's imminent that you're going to lose them anyway. So, I don't know, man. That's all I got to say about it. But I want to know what you guys got to say about this. What you think? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time. Peace.